In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on November 13, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Suns versus Sacramento Kings. The Phoenix Suns are set to face off against the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday evening in a Western Conference matchup at the Golden One Center. This game marks the second half of a back-to-back for the Suns, as they will be coming off a road game against the Utah Jazz on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, the Kings are looking to bounce back after suffering a 116-96 defeat to the San Antonio Spurs on the road on Tuesday. This contest will be the second of 4 games between these two teams this season, as they already met on Sunday, with the Kings emerging victorious in a 127-118 overtime win on their home court. The Phoenix Suns have been in exceptional form to start the season, having won 9 out of their first 11 games. Their impressive performance continued last night with a thrilling 120-112 victory over the Utah Jazz on the road. With a strong start and a solid overall effort, the Suns have shown their ability to play at a high level, and they will be eager to maintain this momentum as they look ahead to their next matchup. Their shooting efficiency has been a key factor in their success, with the Suns shooting 50% from the field and an impressive 18 of 39 from beyond the arc. The team came out firing in the first quarter, putting up 33 points to establish an 18-point lead early on. Despite a late rally from the Jazz in the fourth quarter, the Suns were able to hold their ground and secure the victory. Their focus now turns to their upcoming game against the Oklahoma City Thunder, where they'll look to extend their winning streak and keep their dominant start to the season going. On the other hand, the Sacramento Kings have been in reasonably good form recently, securing 6 wins in their last 9 games. However, they will be determined to bounce back after a tough loss to the San Antonio Spurs on Monday. The Kings were thoroughly outplayed in a 116-96 defeat on the road, and they will need to regroup quickly as they prepare for their next challenge. In that game, the Kings struggled with their shooting, finishing at just 42% from the field, including a disappointing 10 of 38 from three-point range. Their defense also faltered early, as they allowed the Spurs to score 38 points in the second quarter, falling behind early and never quite recovering. Sacramento's offense went cold in the second half, managing only 16 points in the third quarter, which allowed San Antonio to pull away and seal the win. With that disappointing performance behind them, the Kings will be focused on finding their rhythm again and improving both offensively and defensively in their next outing. The Suns are still facing significant challenges in terms of player availability, as both Kevin Durant and Jusuf Nurkic have been ruled out for this game. On the other hand, the Kings will be without Malik Monk, who remains sidelined. The Kings are given an edge in this matchup, primarily because they are playing at home and have the advantage of rest, having not played on Tuesday. Additionally, the Kings secured a win over the Suns just days ago on the road. The Suns, however, continue to battle through their injury issues. Despite these setbacks, giving the Suns such a large point spread seems risky. Phoenix has been on an impressive run, winning 8 of their last 9 games and showing excellent offensive form. Even without Durant, the Suns have enough talent and depth to compete with any team. In contrast, Sacramento has had some disappointing recent losses, including to the Spurs and the Clippers. Given these factors, the Phoenix Suns to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The last meeting between Phoenix and Sacramento saw a combined total that went over the 229.5-point line, largely due to 23 additional points scored during overtime. Both teams faced challenges on offense during the game. The Kings struggled significantly from three-point range, making only 11 of their 37 attempts, while the Suns fared slightly better, sinking 18 of their 57 long-range shots. The Suns ranked 21st in the league in pace, averaging 98.1 possessions per 48 minutes, and will likely aim to slow down the game in this matchup. After playing a road game against Utah on Tuesday, Phoenix will want to avoid an up-tempo style of play against the Kings, who are 12th in the league in pace with an average of 99.6 possessions per 48 minutes. For the Kings, limiting the Suns' three-point shooting will be a crucial factor in in this game. Phoenix ranks 4th in the NBA in three-point rate, converting 48% of their attempts from beyond the arc. In contrast, Sacramento ranks 23rd in this category with a much lower three-point shooting percentage of 38.3%. Considering the shooting struggles of both teams in their previous encounter and the pace at which they are likely to play, we believe the total points will fall below the projected number. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Portland Trail Blazers. The Minnesota Timberwolves, currently holding a 6-4 record and ranking 8th in the Western Conference, are set to take on the Portland Trail Blazers, who are sitting at 3-8 and ranked 14th in the conference, on November 12th. This matchup will be part of the NBA Cup group play and will take place at the Moda Center. In their most recent game, the Timberwolves suffered a narrow home loss to the Miami Heat, falling 95-94. On the other hand, the Trail Blazers have been struggling with a 3-game losing streak, which includes a heavy 134-89 defeat to the Memphis Grizzlies in their most recent outing at home. Earlier this week, these two teams squared off against one another, and the Timberwolves came away with a dominant 25-point victory. Given that performance, Minnesota should be in a favorable position to control this upcoming game as well. When comparing the recent offensive performances of both teams, a clear disparity emerges. The Timberwolves have been scoring at a much higher rate, averaging 119 points per game over their last 3 contests, while the Trail Blazers have been averaging just 102 points per game in their last 5 outings. Additionally, defense against the 3-point shot will play a crucial role in this matchup. Minnesota ranks 2nd in the league with an opposing 3-point percentage of just 32.2%, whereas Portland is struggling defensively, ranking 26th with a higher opponent 3-point percentage of 37.3%. Despite the Timberwolves' recent disappointment following their loss to the Heat, which saw them fall behind early and fail to recover, the Trail Blazers will come into this game with a boost of confidence. Portland managed to pull off an unexpected upset, even after losing key player Anthony Simons to an injury in the first quarter. The Trail Blazers were able to set up the victory with strong defensive play and timely 3-point shooting. However, winning against the same team twice in such a short span is always a tough challenge. While I certainly acknowledge the Trail Blazers' victory from the previous night, I believe the Timberwolves will come out on top and exact some revenge in this matchup. With that in mind, the Minnesota Timberwolves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Defensively, both teams have had their struggles recently, allowing an excessive number of points. The Timberwolves have been giving up an average of 102 points over their last 4 games, while the Trail Blazers have been allowing a concerning 126 points per game in their last 3 contests. Another key factor to consider is the team's ability to capitalize on second-chance opportunities. The Timberwolves have shown they can generate extra scoring chances, ranking 12th in the league with 14.9 second-chance points per game. In contrast, the Trail Blazers are even more effective, ranking 4th overall in the NBA with 16.8 second-chance points per game. With these offensive and defensive trends in mind, I believe the total for this game will go over the projected mark. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.